start.
Kept you waiting. Hello everybody, welcome to Thursday night streaming here on the Nick RP stream, where it is indeed Master Collection Volume 2 Day! And of course, I come to you with the slightly because the focus of today's stream will sadly not be on Master Collection Volume 2, because we've still got this event this Sunday where I am racing a bunch of different retro Disney Genesis speedruns, and so give it up for Sir not appearing in this stream. I love a good Monty Python reference. Yes. However, it's all installed. It's all there and ready. So before we get on to World of Illusion, which I actually this evening, starting at about 7:15, I started putting Alex to bed, read him some stories and all of that. And in the time, then I read him some stories, put him down. Heidi swapped over with me so that I could go to the loo, you know, a proper loo, you know where I'm going with this. And in the time it took me to do my business on the toilet, I watched the world record run for World of Illusion. It's only 14 minutes. So this one is not going to be as difficult. So we're probably going to have a bit of spare time today. So before we get started with World of Illusion, the last game that I really need a sort of deep dive on, should we at least just have a look? Should we have a look, folks? Would people like to have a look? Is there anyone here who has not actually seen other than me? Because I have it installed. I have all of it installed, but I haven't booted any of it up yet. So, fuck it, let's do it. Let's have a look. Alrighty, I don't know. Can I show my Steam window through this? It's not this isn't a window capture. This is a game capture. So I'm going to assume not. No, it doesn't look like I can. That's fine. Where should we start? It is going to be so weird playing MGS4 on PC. Also, I've realized this camera is there. We get that. It's better. It needs to be a little more central. There we go. All right. So I'm just gonna boot up bits in different orders, and once it loads up, I'll then be able to show it on stream. I don't want to use the desktop scene. I'd rather do it this way. So right now I'm trying to boot bonus content volume 2. There we go. It's okay. It's running now. There we go. So this is bonus content volume 2, which I'm assuming is Ghost Babble and the other stuff. I confirm and agree. Yep, so this is Ghost Babble and adjacent. Crank that shit up.
Liquid!
Hey, Deagle.
Snake, did you like my sunglasses? Oh, you'd point a weapon at your own brother?
So game selection. Okay, so with game selection, I was about to say game selection. The only game is Ghost Babble. But no, game selection, we do get to play either the Japanese version or the international version, which is great because the Japanese version is faster. So that's really good. And also, you know what's really cool, and I'd like to be able to try and find them, because presumably the assets exist somewhere. Look at the freaking high resolution artwork. Oh my god, this is beautiful. Do you know how many Twitch thumbnails, YouTube thumbnails I can make with this content? Ruhai. Oh, this is lovely. This is lovely. Well, look at that. We've got a digital soundtrack. So MGS, loads of MGS4. Oh, look at this artwork that's included with that. I've seen that before. I wonder if my old phone case is on here. Oh no, now we're on to Peace Walker. Love theme. Cool. Oh, there's nothing from Ghost Babble. That's a bit disappointing. Okay. No, let's actually listen to. No, let's not listen to any of it, because then this VOD is not this VOD is not getting monetized or anything, is it? Obviously we've got a lot of options, language, button icons. So again, you can change what the button icons are. Notices, credits, audio. Screen, presumably once again we can choose so that's smoothing on or off. Game screen settings, standard, pixel perfect, 16:9. That will look horrible. I've never understood. Can anyone explain to me, because this happens in quite a lot of games, can anyone explain to me what the difference between freaking standard and pixel perfect is, apart from one's got a border and the other one doesn't? It's never made any sense to me. Display area, so you can have it off to the side if you really want to, which can be helpful in some cases. And then wallpapers. Nice. Oh, that's sick. Oh, look at that. Oh, that one's nice. I like that. That looks good. That one just looks funky. I like that. Codecs. Although, that's nice. That's shocking. Oh, that's just wallpaper off. Fair enough. Screen filter. So if you want to have, screen filter over the top. Windowed modes. Don't really worry about that, but, well, not for now, but I will in the future. Is that it? I thought, was there not, there weren't any books or anything. We've got the manual. You can listen to it, stop the stream and start it again. Oh my god, that's the that's the manual. The manual's the freaking box. That's all it is. early 21st century. Incident that rocks the US government takes place. I'm not going to read it all. That's it. There's no... Oh. You have to push enter to open it. What? I genuinely thought that was it. And then, yeah, I think this is just the website. Yeah, controls. They've does now have a rewind feature, which almost certainly be illegal for speedrunning. I think the hope is with this, and I know I'm sure Plywood would agree. The hope is that this does not, Ghost Babel does not need a separate leaderboard. It should just be the same leaderboard, and you can now just use it. But one of the major differences now is that we can quickly get to item and weapon select. You don't have to go through the pause menu to do it. So I'm sort of curious how that's going to look. And the codec screen you can get to instantly now, rather than having to go through menus. It does show rewind. Oh yeah, I mean it's gonna be pretty obvious if you're verifying a speed run that someone's rewound. Elevators, yeah. I don't know why I'm looking at all of this. Unfortunately, whilst we do get all the VRs still here, unfortunately we do not get the multiplayer, which I've never played, but apparently it was a little bit of fun. Anyway, I'm obviously not going to play it. How do I escape this? Oh, hit escape. That's a good idea. Let's just hit start game and let's have a quick nosy and just see what it looks like. Quick nosy. Oh, just gonna, before we go any further, I'm just gonna close live split. There we go. I mean, I'm not really sure what else I'm expecting with this. This is gonna be exactly what I expect it to be, I imagine. Cool. We still have the Okay, standard and pixel perfect doesn't seem to do anything. I don't know. Oh, it's better. Oh, it's better with smoothing off though. I think you'll agree with me there. Oh no, wrong button. How did I get that menu up? How did I get that menu up? There we go. It's both those buttons at the same time. Yeah, like I think it looks better without smoothing. I think smoothing looks worse. It looks blurry. But without smoothing on, I like the pixel. I like the pixely nature of it. Yeah, options, radar, text flow. I think we want manual. I can't remember. Languages. So all the languages. All right. Let's have a quick look, shall we? As I Oh, you can just hold. You can just hold. I think just holding it might. No, I was about to say it might be the Japanese thing, but no, not on the Japanese version. But yeah, you can just hold the buttons. You don't have to keep mashing, which is lovely. I think that was always the case. It's got full analog control. I say full analog control. It's only 8 directions. We'll definitely want to change some of the buttons. That's me pushing X and and crawl it. Yeah, crawl and punch on the wrong buttons for me anyway. So what? So it's. So that was codec. MGS4 already has a version 1.40 stamp. Right, so L2 just, no, wrong button. So L2 opens the codec. And R2 yeah, so hold R2 and go up and down. Hold L and R2 and left and right. So it's still that menu. It's still this menu which you access by in the game on the Game Boy. You'd push I think it was start. That would bring this menu up, and then you go up and down to go items, left and right. So it's still the same as that. It's just rather than pushing start, hitting this menu and then going into them, you just bypass that and immediately. It's not actually. They haven't actually changed the game. They haven't actually done anything to the game to change it. All it is, it's basically a macro. They basically macroed when you push R2, it hits the start button and then immediately goes into this menu. Sort of. I say that, it doesn't go left or right, so maybe there is something more to it. And then L2, again, you can see when I push L2 to go into the codec, it still opens that menu up first. Start is still crawl. Select doesn't actually do anything. Okay, and then rewind. It's a pretty generous amount of time for a rewind. But yes, very, very obvious that you are rewinding. Ooh. Twitch glitching on people today. Don't know, I'm not seeing any drop frames or anything. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be on world record pace for this level. I will be having a look at the I will be having a look at the auto splitter, because the Game Boy emulator auto splitter was developed by me. And so hopefully, as long as I can find the memory locations of like timings and other stuff, we should be good to just update it and have it work for this as well. This game has a weird timing method for it, because each individual stage is timed separately. So your final time is not the final time that you've been playing. It is the sum of all of your individual stage times. And the reason why that's different is because this is 1 minute and 38 seconds. This is not 1 minute 38 seconds and 200ths of a second, or 0.2 or 0.8. This is it does not matter what decimals you have. So the way the auto splitter works is once you finish the stage and the game recognizes the stage is finished, any additional decimal or millisecond, any additional milliseconds then have to get knocked off when you start the next stage. So you then hit the button and you'll then start the next stage, and the decimals will disappear, the milliseconds will disappear, and you'll be back to a flat zero, and you go from there. It's a bit awkward, but that's how it has to work. Interesting now, this is the international release, and it is now called Metal Gear Ghost Babel. In the original international release, it was called Metal Gear Solid. It was only the Japanese version that was called Metal Gear Ghost Babel. So that's interesting. I don't know what we've got in this way of like save states, or I can't actually remember how the game saves. I think we just start from a new. I don't know. Anyway, oh no, we've got the. We save it with the codec. Same as anything else. Right. So that's the bonus content. Oh, I didn't just hit Alt F4. That would have probably been easier. So that's the bonus content. We then have Peace Walker. We have Metal Gear Solid 4, and we also have Master Collection Volume 2 as a game, which seems a bit like, what? What does that mean? What is? Did we get? Was there something else included with it, like comics and stuff? It's logic. It's got to run the install script, so it'll be a second. Yeah, I was a bit confused. I was a bit confused when it didn't come up. Yeah, I'm on game. I was a bit confused when this other thing came up. I can't remember what it was. We will find out in a moment. If it ever launches. I don't recall there being any other content. But I could be wrong. Because that wasn't a thing with Master Collection Volume 1, if I recall. It was... Master Collection Volume 1 was Metal Gear Solid 2, Metal Gear Solid 3, and then Master Collection Volume 1 bonus content. There was no other thing called Master Collection. So I don't know what this other Master Collection thing is. And it is not doing anything. It's just saying it's running an install script. And it is not loading. Oh no, apparently it's now running. Okay, I have it. Whatever it is, it's here. Oh. There we go. It's a launch. Okay. So it's a launch. It's a splash. This is just a splash screen. This is not like a proper executable. This is just a splash screen. A launcher for the Master Collection, which is presumably going to launch the game's launchers. It's a launcher for 3 other launchers. What? Why? Why do we have Launchception? Unless when I load Metal Gear Solid 4 now, it just loads straight into Metal Gear Solid 4 and there is no launcher. But I find that highly unlikely, considering we've already launched this. No, this was not what happened in Volume 1. I'm looking at my Steam list. I've searched Master Collection in my Steam list, and there is Metal Gear Solid, Metal Gear Solid 2, Metal Gear Solid 3, and Master Collection Volume 1 bonus content, which was Metal Gear 2 pre-launcher, where you can pick the language before going to the main menu. So that's what I'm curious about. If I launch this, failed to launch. Holy crap. Why have you failed to launch my game? I can even say, also, because I can see Steam behind it. When I click launch Metal Gear Solid 4, I can actually see Metal Gear Solid 4 in my Steam library starting to launch, except it's failing every time, apparently. I've just clicked on... Apparently it's showing the EULA, but it's not. This launcher is busted. This launcher is so busted. Right, I'm gonna cancel that. I'm gonna try again now that I've cancelled the Steam launch. You say so you can pick the language. I've got no options to pick a language. I've got options to go to Twitter, YouTube, and the Portal site. Right, screw this. Hang on, let's see what happens with Peace Walker. It seems like it's trying to get Steam to launch the game. It's essentially just a. And that's failed. Right, fuck this then. Yeah, quit this shit. So yeah, it's not even like doing anything. All it's doing is basically it's a shortcut to your Steam to the launcher in your Steam library, and now it won't close. What is this crap? Why do you do this, Konami? You didn't do this with the first one. Right, I've just ended the task. Right, I'm going to try and launch Metal Gear Solid 4 just through Steam. And the moment I try and launch it through Steam, it immediately brings up the end user license agreement, which is where it was, I think, what was stopping it from launching before. I think Steam was wanting to open the EULA, but because it was coming from a separate why have we got a launcher for fucking launches? What the fuck is this shit? I don't understand. Oh my god. Pre-order bonus acquired. Cardboard camouflage. Gold camouflage. So yes, cardboard camouflage unlocked because I pre-ordered. Gold camouflage unlocked because it detects that I have Mass Collection Volume 1. So we still get the Metal Gear Solid 4 database. I've still got this I've still got the database installed on my PS3. Gaudi, I think it's called, or something like that. So this is, and this is now its own executable as well. So the database is technically a game in of itself. Covers all of these games. Oh shit! Yeah, I remember this. Twitch is dying. Oh dear. You got too much AI in your Twitch. That's probably the problem. Yeah, this is Gaudi. Yeah, I remember this. Yeah, look at all of this. Is this? Please tell me this has got achievements. This would be amazing if the freaking database had achievements. No, it's the 2018 on the timeline in MGS4's menu. It looks like Rising will be in a later collection. Where were we looking at this? As in on... Can I just scroll... Oh, I was hoping I'd be able to just like really quickly scroll down. Oh, in MGS4's menu. Sorry, this isn't it. It's kind of weird that they'd include Gaudi, but not update it. Like, why wouldn't you just remake it and update it with all of the, there's been so many more games since Metal Gear Solid 4. I don't know why we're still doing this. No, back to main menu. So now we're going to close that game. And we're going to relaunch the launcher. There we go. We have the master book. What's the master? Oh, this is nice. Oh, this is very nice. Metal Gear Survive reference. Yeah, 2018 Metal Gear Survive reference. As one of the only people in the world who gives a fucking shit about Metal Gear Survive, that makes me very happy. Also, that Metal Gear title, I don't know how well you can see this, but the Metal Gear titles are color coordinated, with brown meaning main titles and blue meaning related titles. Why? Oh, never mind. I misread. I saw Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zero, Zeros, and Phantom Pain as Blue related titles. Like, they're not related titles. They're main series games. And that's because it's talking about this isn't talking about the stories. This is talking about the game releases. So before that, 2014, Ground Zeroes, 2015, Phantom Pain, and then in 2016, they then bundled them together in one fell swoop. It's Ground Zeroes, Phantom Pain, others. Interesting that, like, I'm assuming this must be quite an old thing as well, because if this is brand new, why doesn't this also include Delta? Unless the whole point is they just want to talk about the history. I don't know. That's a bit weird. Oh, look at frickin' acid. Sections about acid. Oh, this is beautiful. I am loving this. Portable Ops, Revengeance, frickin' Survive. Was it? Oh, it was in Metal Gear. Was it? I have no recollection of this at all. I clearly didn't do a lot of looking at stuff outside of outside of just playing the games. This is really cool. How did I never see this in the world of Metal Gear Solid 4, Solid Snake's final mission? This is really cool. I'm guessing this bit wasn't in Master Collection Volume 1. Oh, wow. It even has, like, it shows you all of the flashbacks. Complete guides to the ghost photos and all of the flashbacks. Titles. That's a really... I'd love that book as an actual book. Screenplay book. No. Oh my god. How long? How long is this? There is no... But I haven't put a bookmark in. Table of contents. We're on page 575. Oh my god. Can I not? General conversations with Archon, general conversations with Rose, miscellaneous, psych decrease due to odor. This is 616 pages long. Holy shit. Is there an achievement for reading it all? Oh my god. Obviously, Upshot. I'm not gonna go to delve too far into all of this. Again, we get all the different versions. Presumably Japanese, we've got to get separately, but I wouldn't get it anyway. English. Then there's the online manual. Nope. I am. There it is. I'm wearing the t-shirt. Alright, open. So let's see, we have all of this. And what to do if I want to restore my life. I die before I have a chance to use a recovery item. The enemy keeps on. Cool. Anyway, oh no, right. Let's just experience it. Let's see Metal Gear Solid 4 in all of its glory. Folks, this is real. For the first time since its initial release in 2008, Metal Gear Solid 4 has finally left the shackles of the PlayStation 3. Did you only have 2 languages in the launcher? What no, it gave me loads of different languages for playing MGS4. We've got the virtual range. Let's explain what that does. Graphic settings, that's what I want to see. I just want to make sure I'm DirectX 12, please. Yep, that's fine. Yep, that's fine. Yep, that's fine. VSync. Yep, that's fine. Max frame rate, unfortunately, is restricted to 60. But I'm sure modders will do something with that. Yeah, I think we just set everything to highest. That's enabled. Okay, so there's not actually that many graphical options. It's been 9 years and another 9. Display control explanations. I've used codec. I'll stick with that for now because it's been a long time since I've played. Voice volume. Oh, I remember there was a cool thing in Metal Gear Solid 4 on the PS3. If you had a Bluetooth headset, and I did have a Bluetooth headset, and you connected it up to your PS3 and played Metal Gear Solid 4, during gameplay, you might remember during gameplay, you'd sometimes get calls from Otacon where you don't go into the codec screen. It's just Otacon talks over whilst you're playing the game. If you had a Bluetooth headset, he'd come into your Bluetooth headset. And do it that way instead. Obviously, I'll have to change a lot of these, but normal view, up, down, invert. Over the shoulder view, up, down, invert. First person, up, down, invert. I mean, I don't know. I might actually want to play this with keyboard and mouse. I doubt it, but I might. Right, let's... you know what? Let's just go into the virtual... let's just go, rather than actually try and play the game and try and get past cutscenes and stuff, just go into the virtual range and have a play. Look at it. Look at it, folks. Metal Gear Solid 4. Running natively on PC. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Oh yeah, circle is reload. Square is auto aim, if I remember correctly. So up, down, left, and right don't do anything. One thing I don't know is how Octocamo... does that... Can you still do that? Obviously, because we're not in the game, I can't actually check. Oh, we only have the iPod. Now. iPod. Very, very important that we check the iPod here. It's really, really important. Unless it was something you had to unlock. But I am not seeing the Metal Gear Solid 4 Integral Podcast. I want the Integral Podcast. I will be disappointed if the Integral Podcast is not there. Because the Integral Podcast was awesome. It might be that it was only available in-game. And also I've got no save data yet, so I'm not gonna immediately suggest that it's not there. It's out of curiosity. Oh, it feels... Mouse... I'm now using keyboard and mouse. Which... Yeah, that doesn't... I need to uninvert my, my up and down. At least for... I don't know. But I don't know what any of the buttons... Oh, okay, there they are. Something Act 1 mission briefing I can't recall being in the original. See, I do... See, I prefer playing Ground Zeroes with keyboard and mouse, but I prefer playing Phantom Pain with controller because... Trying to navigate with D-Horse on with keyboard controls is awkward. Yeah, this is beautiful. Smooth. It looks great. I mean, I can't wait to actually get into game and have a look at it. So I'm not going to do that today. Yeah. This is so surreal. 2008, this game came out. I had it on day one. I think this was the second game I ever pre-ordered, the first being Subsistence. I remember my dad calling me out on it because I owed him money at the time. I borrowed some money off him for something. I can't remember what. And he saw this new game turn up in the post. And he was like, just want to check with you. You're buying new video games when you owe me money. And I said to him, yeah, I pre-ordered this. I paid for this months ago before I borrowed any money off you. I was like, oh, okay. And I was like, shut up, Dad. You might want to see it. It's on the upper deck of the plane. Has it got something to do with a keratin or a gecko? Because I remember hearing something about a keratin or a gecko. Did they fit? Oh, did they fix? Oh, I think they did. It looks like they fixed Snake's movement. So I believe this is a problem in the PS3 version, and still is to this day, where for some reason, whilst you have full 360-degree control of Snake, his forward diagonals had a zone that you couldn't hit. So you could either run like straight forwards, or you could run like diagonally left and right like that, but you couldn't go in between. You know, the slightest turn of the analog stick, and Snake would, like, you know, he'd be running like that, and he'd just go straight to there. Though you couldn't do that bit in between. It was either that or that, and then full. The rest of it absolutely fine, but just that bit was fixed to 3 positions. But it does look like that's been fixed, which is great. This is in the Act 1 mission briefing. All right, we'll have a quick look. Because I am planning on doing a playthrough of this, but I'm not going to watch all the cutscenes because, good God, we ain't got time for that. Anything else in the menus that I haven't clocked yet? Mission briefing. I have no save data. Oh, Act 1 mission briefing. So it's just that's good. We don't have to start the game, which is fine. We're not starting the game yet. There's the Nomad. By the way, hello everyone. If you're here expecting World of Illusion, don't worry, it's coming. We're just having a quick look because I didn't want to not have a quick look.
Only 2 eggs today? Holidays must have taken the day off.
Yeah. Skip this.
The Manhattan incident triggered a serious public backlash. Now the U.S. has to think twice before intervening militarily.
Oh yeah, we all call it the Big Shell incident, but it's in canon referred to as the Manhattan incident.
Private military companies. That's right. PMCs have no basis in nations or ideologies.
Sonny's egg memo.
Enterprises driven by profit. In addition to dispatching mercenaries to war zones, they secure weapons and train local soldiers. They're contractors for war itself and business.
I mean, obviously, it's still very obviously a PS3 game. You know, it's not like it's perfect. But hey, this is. Oh, it's just so great. So it's on the upper deck of the plane, so we're gonna have to skip this because. Skip this. We should get into a. Here we go.
Any means necessary. Just stop Liquid's insurrection. Even if it means killing him. You want Liquid dead. Isn't that right,
All right, here we go. We are upstairs. I don't remember. I don't know what that is on the computer monitor, but I don't remember. I don't remember that. I don't know if that's what you were referring to. This little character that's running across the screen. Who's it supposed to be? Oh, we're not on the top. There's Otacon. I used to have the desktop widget for it. There we go. Let me go upstairs. Gecko. Is it? If it's the Gecko alarm clock, that was always there. Picture of Olga. PS3. PS3 just sat there. Metal Gear Solid 4 Limited Edition. I'm going to assume that... I believe that's been changed in the Switch version. At the very least, that's been changed to a Switch. If I recall correctly, you can go behind here. And during the game, if you go behind some of these, there's like camos and stuff that you can pick up. There's a little box there. That's not... No, that's not one to pick up. I don't think you can... Yeah. I don't know how long, I don't know how much longer I've got until this runs out. I'm gonna say if it's the Gecko duck on Switch 2, there's a keratin there. Okay. Oh, okay, cool. What? Oh, as in the PlayStation 3, it's a keratin instead of the PS3. That was the bit I had heard. I just couldn't remember exactly what it was. Hey, Sonny. Yeah, this is cool. Metal Gear Solid 4 running natively on PC for the first time ever. It's amazing. What a special day. What times we live in. I don't think there's really much else to see. We should probably move on to Peace Walker and then actually, you know, do what we were supposed to do today. Oh, the helicopter's not open. I thought you could go in the helicopter. Yeah. God, it's been so long since I've watched any of these and done anything with this game. It's a very special game in the series. I'm not looking forward to learning to speedrun it because Act 3 is just going to be boring as fuck every time. But hey, we'll deal with it. All right. So that is Metal Gear Solid 4. Oh, I see what you mean about when you said earlier about... Oh, hang on, it's not. Come on. Come back to me, baby. Come back to me, baby. You can do it. There we go. Also, I'm pretty sure they fixed this menu. In Master Collection Volume 1, you couldn't navigate this menu with the D-pad. You could only navigate it with the analog stick, and now you can do both. I think that was a thing. I see what you mean about 2018. It's a bit faint, but yes. Below Guns of the Patriots incident, it does say 2018, which of course is Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. Not a Metal Gear Solid game. Is it supposed to be in the Master Collection? I'm pretty sure that they'll do a Master Collection Volume 3. They've made so much money off these. Cool. So that's MGS4, and now we will have a brief look at Peace Walker. I've opted to not load the launcher before we play. We'll just stick with the standard launcher, not the launcher. I wonder if there's mods yet. I wonder if the modding crews... I mean, presumably we are... HD Fix is going to do its magic and give us HD Fix versions for these as well. Because Why wouldn't you? Considering now Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3 with HD fix are like the definitive ways of playing those games. Like, I'd be very surprised if they don't try and work their magic on these as well. Unlocking unless it causes problems with the game, unlocking frame rate in MGS3 is probably the first one. But there'll be lots of other stuff. So for pre-ordering, we get the love box. For having Master Collection Volume 1, we get the gold uniform. Peace Walker is... I love Peace Walker, but I only started loving Peace Walker when I actually played it on handheld. When I played it on the HD collection for the first time, I really struggled with it. Again, we have a master book for Peace Walker as well. So again, we get this. It's the same thing as before, and then we get into. I completely missed this from. From Master Collection 1. I probably did look at it. I just can't remember it at all. So we got all this wonderful character analysis and explanation. The explanation of Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker. Co-op. My offer is still open. Anyone, once I have learned Peace Walker, there is anyone out there who would like to learn a co-op speedrun, please shout, because I've still to this day never done a co-op speedrun and would like to do one. And Peace Walker seems like the best opportunity to do that. How long this is, but that also depends if I actually enjoy speedrunning Peace Walker. We have all the extra ops as well, and I am aware that oh, I didn't know you could talk to the end. I am aware that the Monster Hunter content is still in this as well, which I never finished the Monster Hunter content. It was really weird, but it was really cool. You got to fight a Rathalos and all of that. We have the screenplay book. Again, God only knows how. Oh, you can choose which music you listen to whilst you're reading it. Briefings, data files, top secret file, recorded conversation. This one's longer than MGS4. How is Peace Walker longer than MGS4? What? 882 pages. Conversations with Eva. No, I actually want to just check the table of contents, appendices. Here's a hunting quest cutscenes. Occurs if the player has heard all the UMA-related briefings from Chico and approaches Trenya, who's on the pier in Playa del Alba. Trenya is an anthropomorph. I can't say that word. Cat person. And then you get the boat. Isla del Monstruo, Island of Monsters, awaits. So there wasn't any mention of. I didn't see any mention of the Monster Hunter stuff. Like, none of these pictures appear to show anything of the Monster Hunter stuff. There's a lot of, characters in their underwear on this picture. I didn't know you could. I didn't know there was a underwear model for number 18. Oh no, that's Paz in a swimsuit. Paz in a swimsuit? Doesn't look like Paz in a swimsuit. It looks like whatever her name is. The other Amanda. It looks like Amanda, not Paz, but oh well, never mind. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be anything. Because this is all the Easter eggs and stuff. I was expecting that there might have been explanation as, because that was the thing. It said in the in the scripts, in the screenplay book, that how to get it. You have to listen to a bunch of different radio conversations and then go to a specific mission. Options I'm not going to worry too much about. Game section again, we get all the different versions of the game, so we'll quickly have a... And then of course we get the online manuals, we get the nice PSP style box again. Yep, full game manual. All right, let's have a quick sneaky peek at Peace Walker. Now the difference with Peace Walker as compared to MGS4 is, of course, Peace Walker already had a port. Peace Walker already had the HD collection, so this one would have been relatively easy for them to do. There you go. It's called Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker HD Edition. Oh, I didn't know that. I forgot about that.
Firing boosters. Commencing jump. Firing boosters. Commencing jump.
Why would you not want the default voice? So where are the options? Maybe the options menu might be in the game. Can I? Oh, yeah, you can just use a keyboard. That's nice. Key config. So you can completely change how you... I mean, shooter type is probably the one that I'd want to do. Keyboard and mouse. Again, you can use keyboard and mouse. It'd be interesting to see whether keyboard and mouse feels better for this. 2-slot swap. Auto aim switch. Yeah, that's all fine. Yep, we can save that. Thank you. So I want to see if there's any graphical options. Obviously, we're not going to watch. After the end of World War II, the world was split into two, East and West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War. Yes, skip this, please. Obviously, you got to remember, this was a game designed for the PSP.
Look alive, ladies! The boss is gonna join us! Show him how it's done, boss!
I hit L1 and
Priority
R1.
in enemy territory is knowing your surroundings. Your life depends on where you are looking and how fast you can identify your target. Therefore, you must first master moving your line.
I just want to get a pause menu to have a look at options. Unless the options for this one are in. It doesn't look like there might be any in the game. Which actually that matches up with, that does match up with Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3. Yeah, that's probably right. They didn't Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3 have L1 and R1 at the same time? No. No, they didn't. There was something in Metal Gear Solid 2 when you paused it. You got something.
Miller here. Do you copy, Snake? I see you've landed. That makes one giant leap for us.
So yeah, we've got window size. Oh, I've just gone in. I just made it into a... No, I don't want it windowed. Go back to borders full screen. Thank you. There we go. Well, so they have added some...
The offshore plant, our mother base. The signal is unidirectional. I'll be giving you commands and advice through this channel. Keep your headphones on at all times and pay attention.
So actually, it actually has a very similar control scheme to MGS4.
Take a minute to refresh your memory.
Here's an interesting one for Peace Walker if you didn't know. Peace Walker did introduce... Did allow you to crouch walk, but you can't crawl. You can hold X.
There's no one around.
to stay down like this. But that's it. You cannot crawl. For some weird... I don't know why you can't crawl.
The weapon window button to switch weapons. Ready your weapon with the aim button. Then press the attack button to fire.
Yeah. Really weird that you can't crawl.
Shooting practice. Try hitting a coconut.
Yeah. You know, this looks pretty good for what it is. And again, you got to remember, this was originally a PSP game, which is why it doesn't look... Yeah, which is why it does look very blocky and very off. But yeah, it's kind of... That's what this game was. Oh, it's not actually... the resolution's actually gone down. I do want to check... I do actually want to check that. See if I can turn the resolution up. But it will be... How can I escape the game? Is it possible to escape? Ah, it's the enemy. It don't show up on...
It's the enemy.
Oh, it did show up. I didn't think it showed up on the screen. On the stream, but it did. Right. Yeah, there doesn't actually seem to be a way of exiting the game from here. So I'll just Alt F4 it. We'll just load the launcher again. We'll just have a quick. I just want to have a quick look, see if I can find what graphic settings there are. And then we might have to take a break just so I can have quickly pop to the loo, and then we will jump into some World of Illusion. So we got options, screen. What options do we have? Original mode, adjusted mode, high resolution mode. So exactly the same as we had for eventually on Master Collection Volume 1. Use settings equivalent to adjusted mode in addition to high resolution data for a portion of cutscenes. So again, for speedrunning, weird that we can't... Oh, you can go custom. There we go. I mean, presumably we'd want that, and that is what high resolution mode is. Borderless window display 1. Right, there we go. So I just want to... I'm just going to quickly go back into game just to see what difference that's made. Now, for speedrunning, we will probably stick with original mode just to make sure that everything's running like super smoothly. But yeah, let's just have a quick look and see what differences we can see. Obviously, these menus aren't going to be any different. But yeah, I'm kind of intrigued to see what in-game looks like. I mean, already the icons and stuff don't look as blurry. We are now correctly in 1440p. Like that. Oh, sorry, you can't see anything, can you, folks? I forgot to. It'll come up in a second. There we go. So that loading icon doesn't look as blurry. Yeah, I'd say the textures look a little bit better. Things look a little bit smoother.
Look alive, ladies! The boss is gonna join us!
I'm really bad at noticing things like this. For me, I need to see images side by side to be able to really tell the difference. But yeah, it's fine. I mean, to be honest, I say that, you know, I'd cut it down back to original mode just for speedrunning, but as long as it's running at least 60 FPS or whatever full speed is. I don't know what, I actually know what we're running at for this. I don't think I can change this in... Oh, show performance monitor. Bottom center is where I tend to have it. Okay, it's a solid 60 FPS.
Miller here.
Oh, it dropped down to 58 then. Yep, we're not using this mode.
One giant leap sending this from the offshore cliff, our mother base. The signal is
Yeah,
unidirectional.
I'd say maybe this looks a little sharper.
Through this channel. Keep your headphones on at all times and pay attention.
As I say, as long as it runs at a smooth 60 FPS, I'd definitely stick with it. But it doesn't seem to be. It seems to be losing a little bit. Anyway, that's enough of that. Right, we're going to take a short break just so that I can pop to the loo, and when we come back, we're going to try World of Illusion starring Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck. We won't be playing as Donald Duck. See you all in a moment. Alrighty, welcome back, folks. So, that was intended to be a very quick break just so that I could pop to the loo. Yep, welcome back. We are now done with just exploring Master Collection Volume 2, and we are going to move on to today's main event, which is World of Illusion starring Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck. Except just Mickey Mouse, we're not going to play as Donald. Alright, let's jump into this. Hello everyone, welcome back. So yes, this is the last game of my 8 that I really need to properly learn. I have already played this once before. Right when I first got involved with this race, I downloaded all the games and I did try a couple of them, and I actually played this on the train, and I didn't realize just how close I got to completing it before I fully game overed. So hopefully this shouldn't be too bad. Before we do though, I did just want to give an update on one area, because we've been talking about Peace Walker. My PS Vita, which as you can see is working. There you go. It does still work, so it's not broken. However, you may recall from messages and stuff that I've said about it, that I had to buy a new battery for it because my old battery seemed to have died. Unfortunately, that was not true. It still works because the new battery I bought had charge on it. The system just won't charge. So it wasn't that it's got a dud battery, it's that the system won't charge. So I've got a spare battery for it now, which is all right. You can't really swap the batteries over very easily. You have to take it apart. So I'm going to, there's a place in the UK where you can ship. I say ship, it's not shipping anywhere because it's within the UK, where you can, a retro fixer, which you can send your Vita off to, and they'll repair it. They'll put in a brand new charging unit and they'll send it back. Or for an extra £10, they'll upgrade it to a USB-C charger, which still you can still use it to plug into a PC for file transfers and stuff like that. So I'm going to be doing that at some point. Once my birthday next week has rolled around and I've presumably got, I never really get presents for my birthday. Like Heidi will get me something for my birthday as a present, but these days just relatives just send me money. Like I don't even know what I'd want. I've already had an early birthday present in the freaking 3D printed SOCOM that Sergeant Deagle made and sent me, which was amazing. I don't need anything else. Should say, pretty sure I already know what my birthday present from Heidi is. Because a package turned up in the mail. And the size and shape of it, and considering I know about something that has recently come out that is relevant to my interests, and would be a very similar size for the package that Heidi had delivered, I get the feeling I already know exactly what my birthday present is. But I will show. My birthday is next Tuesday, 1st of September. There should still be a stream. Well, it'll be birthday stream where we play MGS4 on PC. So yes, I will show off. I'll show off that birthday present and anything else I might get at that time. But yes, I will probably use money from my birthday to send my Vita off to get repaired and say upgraded to a USB-C. Because then it's future proofed and it'll be really nice. So yeah. And then I can get involved in even more of these races and actually have a way of practicing the games outside of on my PC. All right, Genesis. There are still a lot of games in this list that I haven't really touched that much. But they're on my partner's list, and if they come up, it's just going to be hilarious. I have tried. I think I've at least touched each of them. Donald in Maui Mallard, I hated. Great Circus Mystery Science Mickey Mouse, I didn't do too badly with, but it's not great. Jungle Book I tried, didn't get very far. I actually don't remember Marsupilami at all. I'm sure I tried it, but I have no memory of it. Mickey Mania, I think I tried that as well, and I've been told Mickey Mania is not great. Pinocchio, actually, I haven't played. Pocahontas I haven't played. I understand Pocahontas is actually really easy. QuackShot's mine. Toy Story, apparently both teams are like, if Toy Story comes up with veto in it, because Toy Story is awful. Really difficult. And then, of course, there is this World of Illusion starring Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck. So this is the sequel to Castle of Illusion, which is a game that I have been speedrunning for 10 years. Why I've never gotten into this one, I don't know, but we're going to play through it today. I have already watched the speedrun, so I kind of know what's going on. And we'll just sort of go from there. I don't think we need to watch all of this. There we go. We should get to, that's very loud. That is very, very loud. I will turn that down a little bit. Right. Control. You can play this two-player as well. I want jump to be on B, attack to be on A, and run to be on... no, actually, I think I want... No, I want run to be on A, jump to be on B, attack to be on C, so that I can run and then easily jump. All right, off we go. Ow. There's no, I don't think there's a difficulty setting for this one. Can I not crawl? Oh yeah, you can crawl, but you crawl really awkwardly like that. We just want to keep running. Now, I have already seen that there is a glitch. There's a glitch with these there's a glitch with the things that gives you a super bounce. I don't quite know how it's performed, but it can. I know that it can be done. because I saw it. It looked really funky. Just gonna kill these dudes because that's just easier. Ow. Boing. Boing. Ow. Okay, I'm trying things that I saw in the speedrun. Whee. They did this and that, like, got all of the leaves out straight away. No, I want to jump in the flower. There we go. Whee! Whee! Nice. And we have the spider's web. And one thing you'll notice if you've seen me run Castle of Illusion, World of Illusion just doesn't have anything new in it. Like, the levels are all like, we start in a forest, and then after doing a little bit of the forest, we're on a spider's web. This seems very, very familiar. Yeah, they had no imagination, really, when it came to World of Illusion, and they did just copy the level scheme from, for the most part, not all of it, but for the most part, they just copied the level scheme from Castle of Illusion and just did it again. Off we go. Right, first boss, which is a big spider, unsurprisingly. You coming down? You gonna come and attack me? Oh, I think I gotta... Can't do anything with it in this position. Can't attack it there either. And that's the first boss defeated. Lovely. Then now he's got some new magic, and we go on this. And yeah, all we're doing is holding right. Oh, I've been pushed up. Oops. Holding right and just tapping the jump button to stay up a little bit. And from what I saw in the speedrun, the best thing to do is just stay relatively close to the bottom. Just like this. Until we get to the end. Oh, I should have gone up. I apparently should have gone up a lot sooner than that. Oh, this is awful. Why? You can't go backwards. Now, I'm going to try something that I definitely won't be allowed to do. There is a glitch here where... Oh, it didn't work. I just have to get off screen, yeah. And that's the level. This almost certainly will be illegal for the race on Sunday, so I am going to have to go back and play this level. But yeah, all you do is despawn that, and then you get to the end of the level. So yeah, that's a cool trick. Which, as I say, I will almost certainly not be allowed to do in the race. Oh, okay, not that way apparently. Oh dear. Do you come back? I move off screen and then come back again? Do you come back? You do not. How do I... no! Alright. Try that again. My first death. No! Silly boy. Seemed like such a good idea. Eee. There we go. That's better. Go away, ye. Presumably I have to go down. There we go. I don't have to go up. No, just through. Yo. I've had a lot of people say saying that Twitch is struggling tonight. I don't believe it's my stream though. I believe it is just Twitch in general. Okay, I guess he wasn't actually pushing them. Oops. Right, so then the next one is going to go to the left. Oh, right, I see what's happening now. So you're now going to go to the right. You're going to go to the left. Yeah, I thought when I watched the speedrun, I thought the runner was actually pushing the dinosaur into the corner by running into it, but no, he was just waiting for it to jump. Okay, that's World 2 done. Oh, Alakazam. Now we have the Water World. Oh. Which in Castle of Illusion we didn't really have a water world. There was only like one underwater level. But the third area did have water in it. Although it was kind of a bit like the previous level. So yeah, this is probably the most. Oh, there's a ledge there. This is probably the most original level. Oh, there we go. I have to... Right. Gotcha. So just got to be careful because I'm only one hit point off death here. Do. These fish can't hurt me because they're not actually enemies. I'm going to go in this cave. Oh, later. I believe there's a quicker way of crawling. Ah, this game has unlimited continues. I was talking on Tuesday. I was talking on Tuesday's stream about how I thought Goofy's Marvelous World Tour. I can't remember what the bloody hell that game was called now. Had unlimited continues, but it didn't. It's this that's got unlimited continues. Obviously, continues is still bad because you have to restart the world rather than just the level. And particularly this world, because this world is slow, baby. Ooh woo, ooh woo, ooh woo, ooh woo. Ooh woo, ooh woo, ooh woo, ooh woo, ooh woo, ooh woo, ooh woo. I'm going the wrong way. Also, in this game, Mickey's animations and like facial expressions are just awful. Like, he just looks so derpy. It's really bad. In some cases, not all of his animations are bad, but most of them are really bad. There's also a thing. There's also a thing in this game which I've not really been able to do yet, where if you gain any speed at any point by like going down a ledge or something like that, if you keep on jumping, you will maintain. I'm gonna die if I'm not careful. If you keep jumping, you will maintain. You will maintain momentum. Oh, and I hear we just need to run to the right, but I was hoping that maybe if I could get some candy because I'm only on 1 health here, and I'm dead. Ugh. So yeah, there was definitely a thing. There was definitely something with like ledges where you can like gain a load of momentum and maintain it. Oh, 1 health again. Sweet, sweet candy! Bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, bum. Oh, I need to. I always forget when I do the Alakazam, I then need to push the button again. Ooh woo, ooh woo, ooh woo, ooh woo, ooh woo. Now we go into this ghost. Well, it's a sunken pirate ship, isn't it? Ouch! And immediately take a death. Lovely. And then here, just... jump over that last one then. I'm trying to remember where... Oh! Candy! That candy would have been better earlier. Okay, so I think I was supposed to go right. And I've got to be careful because there we go. There's going to be one of those. I knew there was going to be one of those coming up before me. Ouch. Didn't really get a lot of chance to react to that one. No, there we go. There was some of that momentum. Oh, just got out in time. That was handy. Ow. Okay, we're good. I'm out, just about alive. Now it's the shark. Where is it? Ow, and I'm dead. No, don't tell me that's game over. No! No, please don't tell me that's the whole world all over again. That's from the very start of... No! These games are so... This is just like what happened with them. Ouch. This is exactly what Goofy was like as well. They're so punishing. Continues in these games are so punishing. Like freaking Fantasia, which is a game that you can only progress if you have enough points. If you die, and have to use a continue, your points reset to 0. It was awful. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Look at when next time we just sort of do a descent. Hey, Twitch is working again. Good. Just look at Mickey's dopey face. He looks so dopey and stupid. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that facial expression. I'm Mickey Mouse. Oh, kids, I'm Mickey Mouse. Look at me. So weird. It's so very, very weird. I don't get it. Oh. It's these kind of things that are just the worst. You know, I'm required to stop. I'm gonna wait for this one. You know, I'm required to stop to hurt an enemy, to attack an enemy. I'm required to stop to attack an enemy, and when I stop to attack said enemy, I then get a rock dropped on me. It's like, that's unfair game design. Later, dude. That's really unfair game design. Like, I have to stop to hurt this enemy, but if I stop, I take damage anyway. Oh, I have to jump. Oh well, at least I get some health back. Okay, it's the very last one. Oh, what? I didn't get hit by that. Oh, God. Then stop, because there's going to be one there. Run away from the rising water. Okay, I've got through this a bit much better this time. Music's all right, as is kind of the case with a lot of these. Oh, what? Oh. Oh, I'm on 1 health already. Oh, it bloody slows down to a stop underneath me. The world record does a really good job of killing this thing, like, really quickly. Oh, God. Oh. Very little time to bloody react to it. Oh, I've only got 1 hit point. Oh, how was this? Oh. Why did it come from behind? No! Why did it come from behind me? Here we go again. Oh, I hate how punishing. I don't want to just keep using save states, but because I'm not going to be able to use save states in the race. And here I was like, oh, it's only 15 minutes. This will be a really easy one. Oh, I have to look at Mickey's creepy fucking float face again. Oh, Mickey Mouse! Look at me, I'm floating in a bamboo! It's bizarre to me because, as I say, this is a direct sequel to Castle of Illusion, and Castle of Illusion was perfect. Castle of Illusion, Mickey looked great at all times, and then they made this, and it's just like, I don't get it. So I understand why this is awful. When Castle of Illusion is so good. Very, very baffling to me. Some of the animations are fine, like him running. That's fine. I have no problem with that animation. Oh, I can jump over them. That's cool. Oh. Okay. I was hoping I might be able to get to the end of this with a little bit more health, but apparently not. Okay, I've got 4 health, so that's better. Mickey Mouse in the bubble. I don't know why I'm so triggered by the freaking Mickey's bubble animations. Apparently this is a real... Oh. Apparently this is a real pain point for me. This is where I get hit by that one, which I didn't the first time I did this. Nah, screw you. I know your game. It's a shame there's no candy in this. I like how the enemy, like, shrimp that turned into just keeps on running. Like, just keeps running through the... I was hoping there might have been some candy going the other way, but apparently not. All right, we fight the freaking shot. I'm gonna put us all out of our miseries here, and I am gonna create a save state because otherwise we're gonna be here all freaking day. Against this king shark. That was better. Yay! Okay, apparently I didn't need the save state in the end. That was better. I just had to get good. Don't worry, we are leaving this this godforsaken world. And we move to the library. Well, this looks familiar, doesn't it? A library with books. A giant library with lots of books. Oh, and I'm dead. What does this remind you of, folks? If you thought Castle of Illusion, you thought right. What does... That is an extra try. I'm not sure all the damage I've taken has been worth it. I also don't think I can get up there. I don't know how you do the super bounce. I have to learn probably. Oh, don't do that. That's bad. Oh, wow, thanks for that. And it probably needs more candy. Don't fall in the... Don't think I want to fall in the... And then at the end of the level, we fall into a box of cookies and go into a sweet land. Again, just like Castle of Illusion, except there's a milk jug in Castle of Illusion. But it's the same thing. They had no imagination with this game. Oh, no. Ow. Oh, health. I'll take it. Shh. Oh, what? Ugh. No! Stop it. We no want. I don't think I'm actually taking damage from that, though. Just run. Don't get hit by the freaking candy sticks. What's that? Oh, I'm invincible for a short amount of time. Whee! I know we have this weird freaking sequence, another flying sequence on a bottle cap. And just like the previous one, the best thing to do is to just stay near the bottom. We don't have to push the jump button or anything, we just stay near the bottom. Oh, I wouldn't have minded that. Well, I'm not invincible. Getting some of this candy is probably a wise idea. And we're done. Now we go back down again. There's probably a bit more opportunity in that to get some, health and lives and stuff. And yes, you saw that right. It decides to drop you directly onto an enemy because these games are just awful. I'm going to see it. Please. Oh, cake! Cake! Thank you, cake! And now, no, she shouldn't. I'm not doing a very good job at this. In the world record, this boss fight was over in seconds. Just the moment invincibility frames died, she did another hit, and just boop 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 boop. She never even got an attack off. All right, now we move to the final world. Which, as you can see, is very much inspired by Alice in Wonderland. I mean, the boss that we just fought, the witch. That witch is, if you don't know, oh, it's going to take the death. That witch is from The Sword in the Stone. If you didn't know that. Oh my god, these projectiles. How many projectiles? Please be cake. Oh, okay, it's a sweet. That's not what I wanted. Oh, bomb. And that's the exact same sound effect that happens when Mickey dies in Castle of Illusion. Right, then. Stay up on top of the mushrooms. No, I want to be back on top of the mushrooms because there's health. Just keep going. Just keep going, Nick. No. No. No, let me be on top there. Oh, there we go. Thank you. Oh, I didn't realize they moved. Alakazam. Right, kill the enemies. Yay, I'm still on top. Yay, that was better. Alright, let's slow this down a little bit. I don't know what the playing cards do. Oh god, I didn't realize I was actually going to get such like a boost off that. I want the life. I think to get the life, I'm going to have to... Yay, I got it. Alakazam. Oh, Mickey, you didn't say it that time. And then I want to push that one. One other advantage of watching the speedrun first. This is a weird level. So we're on this kind of conveyor. Oh. Okay, that just kills all enemies on screen. I didn't see that in the speedrun. I can see why, because you really don't want to be, that was really long. And those two plates are going to smash. There we go. Health. Ouch. That's fine, I took a hit. Jump. Let that smash. Just run. Just run, because we should be at the end now. There we go. Okay, we're nearly done, folks. So we now have another sort of leading level like this, where as long as we just keep right. Like you can see that this witch is putting out like floor traps to stop me. As long as I'm fast, I won't get hit by them. Take some health. Yep, that is lag. That happened on the world record as well, so I was expecting that. Oh, should have just waited for that, really, shouldn't I? Oh, she can hurt me. And I'm dead. Is that... Oh, I was about to say, please don't tell me that's a continue, because that would be all the way back to the start of this whole area. I don't want to say... I don't want to have to use save states, because I said before, I will not be allowed to use save states. Why didn't you die? Oh. Oh. Oh, I should have hit her. I think I'm near... I am at the end. Ooh. I believe... So that's F. Oh, and I'm dead, and that is a continue. So that is going to be all the way back to the start of this world, because this is what these games will freaking like. Yep, there we go. That is all the way back to here. Oh well. It's all good practice. Please just die. So dying at this point isn't actually that bad, because it does force me to do this again and practice it. And this hasn't been that taxing overall. No, oh, the physics there are dreadful. That is horrible. Ouch. I just fell off. I just fell off the mushroom for no reason. Oh, at least I got the health. Oh, that's an Alakazam moment. Yeah, number 3. I don't know how we're supposed to know that it's the number 3, but that's what it is. Right, into the mirror dimension. A safe place to practice your spells. Right, this time I'm going to try and avoid grabbing that bag. That bag seemed really slow. On the flip side, I did take a bunch of damage from that. Just run. Huh. Huh. Oh, I just got hit by that. That's fine. Just run. We're done. Go, 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 go. As you do, as long as you just keep running, the holes in the ground that she puts out are not a concern. Killing those enemies seems really inconsistent. That's better. That's what I was supposed to do the first time. Ouch. Whee. Oh, that's really weird. Alright, back into... Why did I get hit by him? Oh, find out I'm gonna die. Ah. Oh my god, please. Oh, wow. He just turns back round again. Was ducked underneath something. You can't use your cape. You can use your cape whilst ducking, but not if you're under something. Please be health. 1 health. Actually, I don't think I needed to duck under that. I think that's where I was going wrong there. Final boss. And I'm dead. Hopefully I'll be okay now. Oh, there we go, done. And that's the game. And Pete comes down with his magic hands and his magic book. And... time. That's time. There we go. That is World of Illusion, starring Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck. It's a bit of a doozy, but I did manage to get... I did actually get, whilst I created a save state, I never actually used it. So this one, we probably should now create some splits and give it a go. Just to see. So whilst this is doing its thing, I will get the I'll get the auto splitter prepared. Edit splits. World of Illusion. Any percent? Oh no, just Mickey. Clear history. Clear times. Right, so we had Forest. I'm not gonna break them all down into like the Forest 1 and the Cave Spider and the boss and all of that. Or maybe at least break it down into the bosses. So Forest, Spider Boss. Then it was like Volcano, wasn't it? It was like a volcano, and then it was the. Oh, no, I'm gonna pull up the. I'm gonna pull up the run online and see what they did, see what the runners did the splits. Oh, this one actually had one of these ones actually has splits available, except they don't, because even though has splits is still a thing on speedrun.com. Oh, sorry, the game. I've just realized the game capture's really loud here, isn't it? Even though that's you can still mark as has splits, you can't see anyone's splits. This one's actually a fairly popular run as well. Right, Forest, Clouds, Underwater, Library, Magic Box. Forests, Clouds. I can't remember what the second boss was. Kind of that. Let's just do the 5. Let's not bother with the bosses. Remove. So Clouds, Underwater, Library, Magic Box. That was it, wasn't it? Forest, Clouds, Underwater, Library, Magic Box. Remove the rest. Now, unfortunately, don't think this is going to be big enough. I might just put a final. I'm going to put a final segment in just so that we actually fill up the. This is not enough segments for how big I have my auto splitter. But how big I have my live split. So we'll just put Pete. We'll have a split for the final boss. Right. Save splits as World of Illusion starring Mickey Mouse Mickey. All right, let's give this a go. That one. I do realise that this does not look right on... Does not look right on... Why does that not look right? I'm going to just open my... Oh, on my... Okay, I see what's going on now. I need to figure out a way of making my vertical split timer show up correctly, because that's just wrong. I suppose there we go. It's wrong because it's set up for how I have it when I'm doing 16:9 and not 4:3. No, not that. That's not the issue. It's a different issue we're having. It's set up for when I have 2 different timers, i.e. an IGT and an RTA, and with this one we only have RTA. Oh, that's what you have to... Oh, me and Heidi played this at London Anime and Gaming Con and did not understand how the 2-player worked Didn't realize you can drop down a rope behind you. All right, let's give this a go. I know time starts when we first gain control. Oh, hang on. Open splits, world of illusion. Well, let's give this a go, see what happens. This could be really good, this could be really shit. We'll find out in a minute, won't we? Actually, I'm just going to double check. I'm just going to check if there's an auto splitter, because doesn't look like it. There's Taz's. No, it's just the way the world record holder did the split. It actually started the split. I'm gonna see if is there anything in the rules, because when he actually started his split when he started the game, and it did a countdown, which is easy enough to do. There you go. Timing starts when tries appears 3.10 seconds after pressing start, and ends when the screen fades to black. Right, so in edit split, we want to start the timer at minus 3.1. There we go. That's how that works. Right, let's give this a go and see how we get on. I think control should still run. Yep, that's still the same. That's where we get to select how many players we're playing as, who we play as. Anyway, 3, 2, 1, go. Let's see how we do. This could be really good or really crap. Probably the latter, but we'll deal with what we get. That was cake. That got me all my health back. I'm happy to have spent a bit of extra time getting that. Oh. If I was going to be serious about the speedrun, then yes, I would learn how this bit works. But I don't care. Not enough anyway. Oh, I get my health back. Nice, full health. It's a good place to be. I don't know, as I said before, I don't know what the playing cards do. It's not health. I don't know what it is. Boing, boing. Whoops. That was not very good. No, that's not it. Alright, we'll just keep going. I'm pretty sure I'm not on, like, the most optimal route here, but... Okay, I think we should be good now, though. Yeah, I've caught back up. I'm back to where I should be. Right, into the spider web. This bit's just slow. Because of these bits. There's not really a lot we can do here, but... Alright, I guess we're trying. Try and get to the end as quickly as possible, but you know, you just have to kind of wait for this spider. Bop. Bop. Oh, I should probably move here. Unlike Goofy, where the pause menu had other things that were going on, like your score. All right, on to the spider boss. Which you do need to make sure that you actually move over. Oh, I've done terribly. You should, I believe, on every... Mickey, why are you constantly looking up? I am not holding the up button. Is that just something you do? I'll do. I feel like the game is a bit broken. And that Mickey is just constantly looking up. I'm not quite sure. Ouch. Not quite sure why or what I've done to make it so that Mickey is constantly looking up. Go up! I'm trying to say up this time so I actually get to the end without having to take, like, forever. Ouch. I should probably just... Alright, I believe it's just there? Yep. No! There we go. Yeah, we will not be allowed to do this in the race on Sunday. I am going to have to go back and actually learn this level. That was dumb. Don't do that, Nick. That's me trying to be clever. No, what? How did I... Oh, now this is where we start losing lives stupidly. Can't actually get out there, so I have to go this way and go round. Oh, I just clipped that. Oh, I can just drop down. Okay, I'm going to just drop down there. Right, we've got this boss now. Now, which way does the first one go? Does it go left or right? I think it goes left. And actually, this is very similar to the temple boss from Castle of Illusion, where it was like you fought multiple little enemies and killed them one by one in a brown area. Alakazam. And now we get freaking Goofy Mickey. Mickey Mouse and your pepper. Look at me, I'm Mickey Mouse and I'm in a pepper. Ooh woo, 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 ooh woo. Oh, I go. If this comes up on Sunday and I have to race it, and I just suddenly come out on the race stream with "I'm Mickey Mouse in a bubble, ooh." Oh, I'm gonna get kicked off. I'm gonna get kicked off the race. I can't say that. I'm Mickey Mouse. Oh, I've got to stop. I mean, it's no wonder he's like that. He's clearly oxygen deprived. Alright, now for this monstrosity. Again, there we go. I want to stop to hit this enemy. Oh my no, you must not stop to hit enemies. That's not allowed. Oh, and that jump's horrible. Get the health. Alakazam. It's a shame there's no health in this bit. I'm going to have to do the boss with 2 health. I'm going to have to do the boss with 1 health. I can't get hit by the boss. Because this game just doesn't provide... Oh, hello. Cake? Kick! It was kick and a life. Cake and an extra life. Okay, we're going down that every time. I just that shrimp's still going. Cake and an extra life down that hole. We're going down that hole every time now, peeps. That is Mickey's safety hole. Mickey, welcome to your safety hole. Every mouse on an adventure needs a safety hole. What have I told you before, Mickey? Do you know where your safety hole is? If you don't know where your safety hole is, you might as well be dead. Mickey! Mickey! Your safety hole! Mickey! 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 Where is your safety hole? You already have 3 health, Mickey. Have you found another safety hole yet? Oh, what? Okay. At least I made it. Mickey! You don't understand. You've left the safety hole. Mickey, what have you done? No, Mickey, don't go to the library. There's no safety hole at the library. Come back, Mickey. Oh, Mickey, I fear you are not long for this world without your safety hole. Mickey, you've only got 1 health because you left the safety hole. Why did you leave the safety hole, Mickey? All is lost. No, Mickey, you bumped your head on the ceiling. Don't do that. Go back to the safety hole. You stupid mouse. You fucking stupid mouse. I don't want to fall in that jar. I'm pretty sure that jar is like an extra little bonus level I do not want to go anywhere near. You're doing okay, Mickey. But you need to find another safety hole. It is paramount. It's paramount that you found a safety hole, Mickey. There's no, Mickey, it's not a safety hole. It's just more death. Death by candy. Sweet, sweet death by candy, Mickey. Jeez, I am losing it. Let's just kill this. Oh yeah, go down here, get invincibility. And invincibility is useless. You get it and then you go into this bit anyway. Right, I'm going to try and actually, like, get some stuff, like lives and shit in this. Also, again, we've got Mickey. Mickey's got another really derpy fucking face again. No, I missed the invincibility. Now I've actually got to do this without, like, taking damage. Ow! No, Mickey, your face. What's happened to your face, Mickey? There was cake at the bottom. Mickey! Are you a man or a mouse? I did it! I remembered. Ouch! Go, Mickey, down into the jello, where you'll find cake, motherfucking cake. Oh my, I love the cake. You did it, Mickey! You defeated that evil, miserable miserable witch! I meant to say witch! I meant to say witch! I promise I meant to say witch! We're nearly finished, Mickey! You're in the land of the cards! Go find yourself another... There should be a white rabbit going down into a new safety hole. Find him and you will find the safety hole. And then, Mickey, only then will you be safe. Why don't you trust me, Mickey? Alakazam! I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's wrong. What is wrong with me? Nice. I got the extra life. We got 6 lives here, folks. Alakazam. Huh. Holy crap, folks. We're on. The World of Illusion is absolutely on our nice list. Not on our naughty list. You know what? I have a lot of health. Oh, I still took damage. Wow! I was going to say, I actually have a lot of health, so I'm just going to... I'm going to try and maintain it and just get the box of fireworks, and I took damage anyway, so it didn't matter. This, the music for this section reminds me of another of a NES game I used to play called Bugs Bunny Birthday Blowout. It just weirdly sounds oddly like that game. Oh, Mickey, what are you doing, you stupid mouse? No! Stop dying! No! The enemy was dead and you still took damage, Mickey. What are you doing, you stupid mouse? You stupid mouse. You're going to die. You idiot. Good God, Mickey, you're such a moron. But you're nearly done. Your adventure is nearly over. To be honest, that's probably the best time to just take a death and get all my health back. Oh shit, Mickey, what have you done? Now they're just going to keep firing at you. It also lags the game horrendously. Okay, you absolutely do have to jump up there. Mickey! Stop it, you imbecile! Sweets! Alright, final boss. No! I'll have to watch the world record for this again because I do think they had like you can just, it's like you can just stand here because, and we're done. You can just stand there because the platform, you're always on one of the two platforms going up. And I think time was when... Oh, I forgot to split for the start of Pete anyway. 21 minutes. Boom, that's the quickest one we've done so far. Holy crap. We actually have one that we like. We actually have a game that we like, folks. 21 minutes. That's only 7 minutes behind world record. Now, it's worth noting, I do still need to actually try the clouds level and not just do the skip. That run would not put me last on the leaderboard. Out of 60, I would become runner number 63, and I would be placed 55th on the leaderboard for that. There is a tutorial. It'd be interesting to watch to sort of get an idea of how you do like the super bounce. I think it might be frame perfect. So I think all you do is... Right, so you have to jump back on the spring, just hit the very edge of the spring, just as the log hits the other side. So I'm gonna give that a quick go now. We're not gonna do the run. I'll probably do another run now though. Now that I'm a bit better at it. But yeah, World of Illusion now definitely up there as, yeah, if this comes up in the list, we take it. That was not it. Go away. Way too slow. Way too slow. Nope. I don't think... Oh! There we go. That was it. But to be honest, the amount of time I'd waste trying to do it isn't really worth it. Right, I'm just gonna play through. Obviously, I didn't create any save states because we just sort of went for it and it was okay. I wonder if there's actually anything in here. No. No, there is not. So I want to just play through until I get to the clouds section. Doing. Doing. Nice. That was... Oh. Sucks that you can still take damage from that. Actually, I'm going to get through to the cloud section so that I can actually have a go at that bit of the level without the big massive skip that I won't be allowed to do on Sunday. Yeah, this is now definitely on the list of I would really appreciate this being a game I have to play on Sunday. Probably goes Castle of Illusion, World of Illusion, TaleSpin, QuackShot, Lion King, Aladdin, Goofy? Maybe? I don't know. I don't know if I put Goofy last. Really bad at this boss. Oh yeah, Mickey's constantly looking up again. I don't know if that's because something's broken. Or if he just always does that with this boss. Alakazam. I need to check the rest of the game. I pointed this out last run and then didn't really think about it. I'm still way too early going up. Right, this is the level where I actually need to... Actually needs to play through the level properly. So presumably it's not a very long... It's not very long. Oh. It's not very long, but if you do it, there is another bit. Oh god, you skipped so much. Holy crap, that skips so much of the game. And now we're here. Okay. I was like, oh, that's not that huge a skip actually. It's just, oh, it's not that huge a skip actually. Yes, it is. That skip's massive. Yes, I would definitely, like 100% now, not be allowed to do that on Sunday. I don't know what I'm doing now. I might as well restart and actually do a timed run. All right, here, yeah, just drop down and keep running. Yeah, what am I doing? This is stupid. All right, let's try that. Let's give this another go. All right, in 3, 2, 1, go.
Start!
So I'm not going to worry too much about... Oh, I'm not going to worry too much about things that I can't control. I am still going to get that, though, because that's full health, and that's really nice. Not gonna worry about trying to do that. That's not worth it at this point. Just being good at this bit is worth at the moment. Don't need to go and get that health to the left. Ouch. Don't need that playing card. Still love to know what the playing cards actually do. Right, it's the second bit of the forest, which I should be able to do a bit quicker this time because I messed up the route last time. And I haven't messed up this time. Much better. That was much quicker. All right, into the spider web. Oh, that was a bad start. Well, that's going to slow me down a bit. And good doing. And now for the really slow one. What do these playing cards do? I don't want to pause and lose time to see if there's a score or something. That's full health. That's really nice. I like to see me at full health. I could really do with some more lives. That'd be great if I could get that. Wonder if there was a jump there that I could have done so I didn't have to do this last little bit. No, I don't think so. No, I've died. It's probably worth resetting on that. But we'll keep going, because why not? Now, what am I talking about? Let's reset on that. That's not worth it, is it?
Reset!
Reset! Right. 3, 2, 1, go!
Start!
Do 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 do. Oh, that was really annoying. Okay, that was... I know that's slow, but having full health from the get-go is probably really... is really good future-proofing. Run, Mickey, run! Run like your life depends on it, because it does, Mickey! Mickey, you idiot! God darn it, Mickey. Oh, you're back at full health now, Mickey. Good boy, good boy. Is it always 4? I think it's always 4 leaves. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, it is always 4 leaves. Wee! Ow. That sucks. It sucks that we get put in that situation and we can't do anything. Alright, let's not die here this time. That'd be really nice, wouldn't it? This bit's not even supposed to be that difficult. I'm not actually sure what happened to cause me to die. I just fell off. Yeah, Mickey is constantly looking up. But I don't know if that's just the game. Or whether... Go, 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 go. Let's go, 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 go. Right. Spider Boss. That's a great start. That's a really bad start. Mickey Gear Solid. Tuesday. I've still got this tournament to do. I have not got time for that. We did have a look at the Master Collection at the start of the run, at the start of the stream, just to have a look through it. Well, that's a good start, isn't it? I'm the Metal Gear guy. Oh God. Once again, forgot that you have to activate Mickey's magic. Whee! Ouch. Right, now let's go up. Yeah, that was about right. Right, off we go. This Sunday, 1 p.m. UK time. Right, so we go back. We drop down to here, and now go back again, and now we should be able to just... No! No, I do believe I've... No, I do believe I've soft-locked. There's no way out of this. No. No. Why? Mickey, you idiot! You bumbling fool, Mickey! You fucking dumbass! Stupid mouse! Stupid fucking mouse! Mickey, please! 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, jeez. That's appalling. Ow! Oh, I'm gonna get health in a minute anyway, aren't I? I chose to be a part of this relay race. So for context, there is a relay race taking place this Sunday on a Twitch channel, Speedrun adjacent Twitch channel and community called Struggle R. Called the Wheel of Struggle. As part of the Wheel of Struggle community, there is this event called Struggle R, which is what I'm taking part in. And Struggle R allows runners in the community to just come up with a race, challenge others to it, and they do the race. I agreed to take part in a race that is being organized, which is the Disney Relay Disney Genesis Relay Roulette. It's 2 teams of 2, and between between your teams, we have to learn, or practice, whatever you want to call it, 16 games, 16 Disney Sega Mega Drive / Genesis video games. So my partner and I, obviously, we split the list in half. We've learned 8 each. Hopefully, when the roulette happens, we don't end up with an odd number from the other side. But whilst there is a list of 16, we only actually run 4. We have to run 2 games each during the relay. And there will be a roulette wheel, which will at the very start of the tournament, the wheel will be spun. A game will be selected. Each team has 1 veto that they can use, and then the 4 games will be selected, and then we have to run them. We can run them in the games will be ran in the order they are selected from the wheel, but we don't have to run in a specific order. So, for example, if 2 games from my list come up and then 2 games from my partner's list come up, we are within our rights for me to do my 2 games first. We don't have to, like... That was better. I got 2 hits in each time there. We don't have to... No, I can do 2 and then they do 2. We don't have to do one other. Which was apparently originally the rule until it was voted against. Some of them are great, some of them are terrible. Alakazam. Some of the great, some of them are terrible. One of the advantages I have got is that one of my games, one of the 8 games I've had to learn, or not learn, is Castle of Illusion starring Mickey Mouse, which is a game I've been speedrunning for 10 years. This is World of Illusion starring Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck, which is a direct sequel to Castle of Illusion. And this game is awful in comparison. I do not like this game anywhere near as much, but this one's actually definitely my number 2 now, just after today's stream. If the 2 games I have to run on Sunday are Castle of Illusion and World of Illusion, I would be very happy with that. Right, so this time, let's make sure both of those go up. We go back down to here to despawn them. And now we just drop down here. There we go. And that skips a huge... That skips 3 rooms doing that. There we go. 3 rooms skipped. I'm assuming it skips 3 rooms because it skips the room that we're currently in, the room that we then move to, and I would assume we then move back into the first room again just later on in the room. And that's why that skips so much. But I could be wrong. All I know is I'm not allowed to do that on Sunday. All right, Cloud's boss. Very, very straightforward. This is probably the easiest boss in the run. Oh, took damage. Never mind. There we go, boss defeated. Yes, some of these games are hard. My 8 games, and I'll list them now in the order that I would like to see them come up on the... in the relay, is Castle of Illusion starring Mickey Mouse, World of Illusion starring Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck, TaleSpin, QuackShot starring Donald Duck, I haven't decided the order of the last 3. So I'm going to go... But I'm going to stick with what I was saying, which is Aladdin, Lion King... No, sorry. Lion King, Aladdin, Goofy's Mystery World Tour, whatever the bloody hell that game we played on Tuesday was called. It wasn't actually that hard, it was just really irritating. And like most of these games, extraordinarily punishing. I'm not playing this on my emulation machine. I am playing these on PC because it's still on an emulator, it's on RetroArch. Because it's not worth trying to hook my emulation machine up for these. Colin. What did I name that machine? I can't remember. I think we just did, wasn't it something like Colin? Because we just asked and someone said, Nick, just call it this. I was like, oh, okay. I'll have to boot it up and find out, because I probably did give it the name in the naming convention. Oh, I still took damage there. Oh, and I still took damage from that one as well. Okay, I'm just going to have to be a little bit careful here. Yeah, I didn't take damage from there this time. And even though it's slow, we are going to do that to get that. Because I really don't want to take... Mickey in a bubble, blah, 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 blah. All right. How's Alex the kid? Oh yeah. I was like, Alex Kid's not one of the games on my on the list. That's not what you're saying. Don't care about that damage. Don't care about that damage because it's safety hole time, extra life, and cake. Best hole in the game. Wait for that one. Okay, I should have waited for that one before. Right, now I want to try and maintain as much health as I can. Run, Mickey! Alex is doing great. He's got tomorrow and then one more week of holiday because he goes... he doesn't go back to nursery next week. So I am on holiday again next week. So I get my week with them, which I'm really looking forward to. We're going to go bowling again. I might take him to a farm. He loves farms. My boss today recommended a farm to me. This is probably my least favorite boss. Heidi would not agree with you. Oh, I was hoping I could just... I think it only needs one more hit. And I just couldn't quite get it. It did only need one hit. That boss could definitely be a lot faster. Oh, the weather has been crazy. Originally I was going to take yesterday off work. And we were going to take Alex to Chessington World of Adventures for the first time. His first proper theme park. But all of last week, weather forecasts were constantly predicting that Wednesday was going to be the day it starts raining and the weather really turns. So I asked my boss last minute if I could change it to Monday. Oh shit! If I could change it to Monday, and she was like, yeah, of course you can. So because we were a bit further up north. Over the weekend, instead we went to Drayton Manor Park and we took Alex to Thomasland. Really good day. I did a bit of a chat about it on Tuesday's stream, so I won't repeat it all here again. Just about Drayton Manor not being as good as I remember, partly because just queue times were ridiculous. I was a little disappointed that I just could not get an opportunity to go on any adult ride because there was just no chance. I was like, even if I just get to go on the one big roller coaster that Drayton Manor has, that would be great. Obviously, the day's for him, but we have spent a lot of money getting here. I'd like to make the most of it, but it just wasn't viable. I wasn't going to make the two, Alex and Heidi, stand around and wait for me to queue up for an hour. But even like for him, some of the rides that we went on, the timings were ridiculous. Oh, I missed that again. There was a life. There it is. There's the cake. There we go. Life and cake. That's all we need. That's what we need from that, actually. Stay towards the bottom, get the life, get the cake. Don't worry about anything else. Ah, I missed it that time. Oh. Cake. Oh, that one's a card. We just need the cake. All right, boss time. Madam Mim, I think is this character's name. That was better than previously, but the pattern's actually relatively straightforward, so it shouldn't be that difficult. All right, Magic Bot, final level. Okay, that was not as smooth as previous, but that's okay. I've got right. I'm not gonna like make huge efforts this time to get that. No, I've got loads of. Right, if I can just stay up here, I'll be fine. That's better. Okay, that's a bit of a time loss. I don't know. I did die in my previous run. I don't think I died there. Let's try and hold on to a bit of health now, I think. Okay, we're doing okay. I've got to remember to split for the end of the magic box as well. As we go into Pete. This is a very weird level. Avoiding that, I'm trying to deliberately avoiding that that bag because it contains a firework, and the firework makes the whole game pause whilst it goes up in the air and explodes. So it's really slow. Ow. Not really sure how to avoid those. Just go for it. Who cares? Run into the mirror. Okay. I think there's still there's this bit, one more bit, and then it's the final boss. I still don't understand how I take damage. Like the killing those enemies is so inconsistent. Sometimes they seem to die in one hit, other times it takes multiple, and even when they're dead, you can still seemingly take damage from them. Like that. Oh, I've got 1 hit point. Lovely. I'm nearly at the end of this. Oh, God. I'm at the end of this level. So it's probably a good idea now. Yeah, to be honest, it's probably a good idea to take a death here so that I get my health back. Ow. Can't remember if there was any other health in this level. Jump over him. Ouch. Yeah, I'm dead. Oh, this level's just a bit slightly annoying. Just needs to play it a little bit safer. That's already a bit better. Oh, what? I'm already losing time. Yeah, we're in, yeah, we're going to Brighton. Had you not heard? 22nd, 23rd of November. Right, final boss. I've remembered to split this time. And that's the boss. As soon as it goes to black. Lost a bit of time at the end there, as you can see. "20 minutes and 7 seconds. So very, very close to sub 20. Very, very close to sub 20. But, yay, nearly a 1 minute improvement. World record is 14:30 something. So obviously, and there's a few more skips and tricks that I haven't really learned, but this is fine now. 14:34 is the world record. If I uploaded this run now, this would put me just behind 52nd place. This is a very popular speedrun for some bizarre reason. Yeah, okay, pretty good. We'll take that. We'll take that all the way to the bank. Alrighty. That's it. I'm not gonna like try and boot up any of the other games in the series or anything like that. We've not actually finished all 8 games. There's a couple of games I couldn't actually finish and complete, but close enough. And the way the rules are with these run, with the way that it's going to work, it doesn't necessarily matter if I don't actually finish. But every single game, we have 1 hour to get as far through it as possible. And once one team finishes a game, the other team has 5 minutes to then finish as well. If they don't finish within the 5 minutes, then they just get a 5-minute time deduction. So let's not have this game music go on over the top of this for the whole time. We'll swap over here where we don't have the game, and I can close the game now. So we chose Brighton because we're working with Anime League again. We are at Brighton Anime and Gaming Con. And you know what? Whilst we're talking about this, I am going to update the channel command to actually give correct information on this. Actions. Chat commands. ASC, there we go. The Albion Speedrun Collective is headed to Brighton. Is it the 20? I can never remember if it's the 21st, 22nd, or 22nd, 23rd. 21st, 22nd. 21st, 22nd of November. Submit your run or sign up to volunteer at adminspeedrun.co.uk. Start them pointing in the direction of the Angus. There we go. And now when I do this, boom, there we go. Phew. So yeah, we're working with Anime League again. We're at Brighton Anime and Gaming Con. And once we've done this one, when we will no longer feel sort of obligated to keep working with Anime League. But if we're not going to work with Anime League, then we do need to find somebody else to work with. So I don't think this will be the last time we work with Anime League, but we do understand that there are a lot of people who do not like them, do not want to support them, and that is going to hurt the amount of submissions and people we get interested in our events. So it's something that we're aware of and we're having to deal with. But they were the ones who gave us a chance. They were the owner. The owner has a bit of a dodgy history. That's all I'll really say about it. It's not. None of it was ever like, yeah. I don't believe any of it. I don't believe any of it was ever. Oh, hello. Let's talk about something different. It's the Wheel of Struggle. Welcome, Raiders. Hello and welcome to the Nick RP stream. Well, I've actually just finished playing my most recent one. I now have an order of games that I would like to see show up on Sunday's Roulette, and World of Illusion starring Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck is up there because it was not that bad. It was actually pretty good. It's not a great game. I don't particularly like it, but I've now done a speed run of it in 20 minutes, which is not too bad. Yes, I have my, of the 8 games in the list that I was given, I have my preference. They make tablets for that. Castle of Illusion is obviously number 1 because I've been speedrunning it for 10 years. World of Illusion 2, TaleSpin 3, QuackShot 4. Am I missing a game? Lion King, Aladdin, Goofy. I've only said 7 games there. Castle of Illusion, World of Illusion, TaleSpin, QuackShot, Lion King, Aladdin, Goofy. It's my last game. Please don't tell me there's a game that I've missed from learning. Oh, God. I've almost certainly just forgotten what it is. Where is the description for my YouTube stream? Oh, Fantasia. Fantasia. Fantasia can go right down to the bottom of the list. Fuck Fantasia. Fantasia sucks. Awful. Just awful. I did not know that was your first ever marathon submission. Talking of marathon submissions, that game isn't game at all. No. Do you want to know the weirdest bit about Fantasia? Who never played the Sega Mega Drive game Fantasia? It is a game that gatekeeps future levels until you have a high enough score. I have never seen a game do that. I don't think. I don't recall a normal game, like there might be arcade games or something where they wanted you to put more quarters in. What am I saying? Quarters? I'm British. Oh, I spend too much time with Americans. Yeah, you cannot progress through the game until you have got enough score. It is horrible, and I hate it. Anyway, enough about freaking Castle of Illusion. Enough about Fantasia. It's terrible. I got submissions for 2 marathons to do. One of them is Albion Speedrun Brighton. I still need to get a submission. I still need to decide exactly what I'm submitting. I'm probably going to submit Twin Snakes, because I don't think they're in here. No, I think they're downstairs in the cupboard. I think they're downstairs in a cupboard. I'm probably going to submit Twin Snakes because at the end of my run of Metal Gear Solid 3 for Albion Speedrun Marathon Manchester, the team presented me with a card and a packet of Haribo Twin Snakes. I still have that packet of Haribo Twin Snakes unopened. And so I'm probably going to submit Twin Snakes and take the bag with me and like eat them during the run. Because I just think that would be freaking great. They are really nice. So I might do that. At the same time, and a bit more pressing, because submissions for Brighton are open until like the second week of October or something like that. May the temps not have sport. I haven't. To be honest, I haven't looked. They could be really bad. Well, I'll have to check and see if they've melted. But more pressing, this Sunday is the closing deadline for Preventathon 8. Which Preventathon 8 is kind of my second marathon that I work with. See, Albion Speedrun, I'm the lead organizer. Preventathon, I am co-tech lead for. I've been participating in Preventathon ever since Preventathon 3. I was a runner for Preventathon 3. I was a volunteer for Preventathon 4. I was staff for Preventathon 5. And then by Preventathon 7, I was co-tech lead. And then after I became co-tech lead, I decided to start Albion and was like, being the lead of one in one marathon is not enough. I want to do another one. Oh, and I want to be a hotfix showrunner at the same time. Use up all of my... It would be quite weird if I wasn't some level of staff at Preventathon. But there's been Speedrun Tours UK, like Preventathon is kind of like the primary user of Speedrun Tours UK. So much of Speedrun Tours UK's development comes from me working at Preventathon, because most of the time I don't volunteer in any other roles for it. I don't host, I don't do anything else, because I'm solely focused on my time as tech. And I do usually have 1 or 2 restream shifts, but for most of my time there, I am tech staff. So if anything on the tech side of stuff is going wrong, and either the restreamer or the setup or any of our other volunteers need assistance, I'm there. And a lot of the time, there's not a lot going on, particularly if there's like a 2-hour run. There's not a lot to do during that 2-hour run. There's not that much that's going to go wrong during a 2-hour run. So I actually do tend to spend a lot of that time then doing development, because whilst the marathon's going on, I see things. I have chance to see things because I'm not on the front line having to do loads of stuff. I'm sat back watching and seeing, and I see things, and I see how the restreamers are working with the package, and it makes me think, and it makes me go, oh, actually, we should have a look at this, or do this, or maybe I could change that. And so because of that, Preventathon has become kind of the primary user of Speedrun Tours UK. Even though Albion Speedrun Collective was kind of born out of the idea of Stuck going live. When it first started, that Discord server was called Speedrun Tools UK Live or something like that. But I never wanted it to be the Speedrun Tools UK marathon. I wanted it to be its own entity, completely separate, that more of us can get involved with. I need to talk to InstaSim and see if InstaSim's gotten anywhere with being recognized legally, so that I've not been able to do anything with the company because InstaSim still cannot be recognized by the government. I don't think if it was for the fact that I've met InstaSim on 2 different occasions, I would suggest that he's not real. Anyway, that's besides the point. Yes, Preventathon. As I said, I started as a runner with Preventathon from Preventathon 3, and I have done a run for every Preventathon since. I did Metal Gear Solid 3, All Keratin's European Extreme, my first marathon run of All Keratin's European Extreme for Preventathon 3. I did Metal Gear Solid 1 for Preventathon 4. I think I did Klonoa for 5, Unmetal for 6, and Everything or Nothing for 7. So I want to get the bank account. So I've created as a PayPal account, but it does not like it does not like the official email address. The official email address, info@albionspeedrun.co.uk, originally that was just a forwarding email address that went to my email address, my stream email address, which is info@nickrpgreen.com. I don't mind people knowing that. It's my stream email address. Anyone is welcome to contact me. I have a completely separate private email address that I use for normal things. Yes, if you ever need to get in contact with me, info@nickrpgreen.com. If you ever need to get in contact with Albion Speedrun, info@albionspeedrun.co.uk. I made sure we took .co.uk for Albion because it's specifically UK based. But yeah, originally when I set that email up, it was just a forwarding email. You'd email that and it would just forward it on to info@nickrpgreen.com. Because PayPal kept rejecting my the Albion email address, and I wanted it attached to that, I've now gone and upgraded my package to get a second email account. So info@albionspeedrun.co.uk is now actually has its own inbox, and it is a completely separate email address. And at some point, I will give other people in the team access to that. It's not doing anything at the moment, but once we start doing stuff with it, I will give everyone access, everyone who needs access to it. Twice probably just the directors, because it's mostly going to be for for business stuff. But I don't know. We'll see if there's any need for it for anyone else. But yeah, for some reason, PayPal just refuses to. Basically, when you sign up with PayPal, the first thing it does is it sends you a verification email to prove that your email address is correct. And that verification email just never turns up. So in the end, I actually signed it up with another email address that I just have, that I don't use and just forwards on. And that worked. Because I signed us up for a business account, I got an email from someone. I got an email from someone who works there saying, if you need any help setting up your account or whatever, then let us know. I've sent them 2 emails back to say, I need to do this. This is a problem. Can you help me? The only response I've had was another response from them saying, since it didn't seem like I could catch you, we're always here if you need us, but I'm going to mark this ticket as closed. It's like, I've contacted you and told you I need your help. But again, that's just a forwarding email, so I think it's probably got something to do with that. So yeah, PayPal's being a bitch. But PayPal isn't going to be sufficient for we actually need a proper bank account. But I can't do any of that until we are a proper company, and I can't do any of that until InstaSim is recognized as a person. So I need to reach out and see if he's gotten anywhere. It is kind of hard. It's very difficult. We'll get there. It'll be sorted. At this rate, it might not be sorted in time for Brighton. I hope it is, but if it's not, we'll get around it. But anyway, going back to what I was actually talking about, I've listed all of the different games that I've ran for Preventathon. The Preventathon 8 is coming up. The submission deadline is this Sunday, and I haven't got a submission in. Now, I'm not actually bothered whether I get in or not. There are lots of other runners who probably deserve the place, and I've done 5, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've done 5 of them in the past, but it's kind of like it's kind of nice to have that one marathon that you could like. You very strongly know that you're probably going to be able to do. But it's also nice to have a marathon you can submit to and not be worried if you know that you're still going to be involved quite heavily, even if you don't get to run. and I always like to sort of represent, you know, staff should always have some representation on the game, on the game schedule. I feel with Brighton, hopefully we might have an opportunity to do a little bit of a bonus stream on the Friday when we're setting up. And that might be where we get a couple of people to do some runs. Although there won't be an audience, so it won't be as good. But anyway, point being, I've got until Sunday to get a submission in for Preventathon, and I don't know what to submit. I don't want to submit something I've done for Preventathon before. So, I'm tempted to submit Twin Snakes and sort of use that to get back into Twin Snakes and prepare. On the flip side, Master Collection Volume 2 is now out, so Peace Walker and MGS4 are 2 games I'm going to be learning and doing stuff with, but I don't think I'm going to have those ready in time for... I'm definitely not going to have either of them in time for Sunday. I don't think I'm going to have either of them done in time for October. You never know. So yeah, question is, what do I submit? Do I submit Twin Snakes? Do I just submit a bunch of stuff I've not really ran? StarCraft? Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that I can't wait. Oh, I'd love to see that at one of our marathons. That'd be so good. I might say for Albion, I've only done one run. I've only done MGS3. So, you know, I'm completely open to running Twin Snakes, MGS. I actually submitted to Manchester 1 Twin Snakes and 3, and because I was on the games committee, and it was said that yes, I'm gonna get in, I suggested 3 would be the best option. Oof. I'm shockingly bad at RTSs, so like big props to being able to speedrun it, because I cannot imagine what that must be like. So I might submit Twin Snakes to Preventathon. I might submit Twin Snakes. I might submit Mini Ghost as well. It's been a while since I've touched Mini Ghosts, but it's a nice little fun run, and it's a good one to try and get in front of more people. I definitely don't want to submit Smurfs. That ain't happening. I'm not going to submit anything that I've been doing for this, because none of them are in a decent state. I'm going to say World of Illusion and TaleSpin are the 2 that I would actually consider going back to afterwards and maybe seeing if I could get a decent time for the boards, because those have been quite good. Outside of that, I mean, I suppose I could submit Castle of Illusion. But Twin Snakes Greg's mod, where it's twin bakes, Snake isn't warm enough. Snake bake tail. What the frick? Oh, I love you, Matt, because you never know what is going to come out next. It's amazing. No, I'm not going to submit Fantasia. I didn't finish. I got to the final screen in Fantasia and died. I just gave up. If Fantasia does get through, it will definitely be at how far can I get to the final screen. I ain't getting much further than that. Oh, I hate that game. It's so bad. It's really bad. I don't understand why. Why they made it the way they made it, because it's just awful. There is also Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake. I haven't played either of those in ages. It'd be a bit of work to get back into either. I wouldn't submit Metal Gear 2. I was never that good at Metal Gear 2. Metal Gear 1 I was good at. I'm still on the Metal Gear Speedrunners Discord. I still have the title, and I still have my own special section in the user list for 2022 MSX tournament champion. Yep, 2022 MGX tournament tourney champion. Yep, if you're on the Metal Gear Speedrunners Discord server, look at the user list on the right-hand side, and you'll see that I still hold that one special place. Actually, Team Rex and Team Ray are still there. They should probably be removed, because that's long dead. I don't think I have role permissions. No, I don't have permissions to edit anyone's role, so I can't do it. Yeah. Unfortunately, some of the other games in the series, I can't submit. Ground Zeroes, can't submit because it's because of Paz and Chico. They're both children, and Preventathon raises money for Little Warriors, which is a children's-based charity. So they have a very strict policy on not depicting. They don't generally take horror games because it's because Preventathon 8's in October. They do let up a little bit because it's around Halloween. But yeah, anything that's got children in it, where children are either being attacked or anything like that, then no. So the way Chico and Paz are handled would not be acceptable. You could probably get away with Peace Walker because you don't really see anything from Paz. And actually, on the flip side, Paz is actually over 18. She's not a child. She at the start of Peace Walker, she lies. I think she claims she's 14, but by the end of the game, you actually realize that she was lying and that she is 18. And it was all part of the ploy to get them to get Big Boss on board. So yeah, it's kind of for Pat. I mean, there's Metal Gear Solid 2, but I just don't care enough about Metal Gear Solid 2 to run Metal Gear Solid 2. And Pat has had Metal Gear Solid 2 in the past. So Twin Snakes is probably the one that I haven't done. That would be good. Mini Ghosts. You know what? I'm on speedrun.com right now. I'm gonna have a look. Let's open up the old desktop scene. We'll do a little zoom so we can have a better look. Hey, look, it's me. So yeah, not any more Metal Gear Solid 3. We're not going crazy. I mean, on the flip side, it has been a long time since I ran Metal Gear Solid 3, but I kind of want to break from Metal Gear Solid 3. Multiple Metal Gear games isn't going to work. Phantom Pain's too long. Two Towers, I submitted for the last one. I haven't run it in ages. Don't care. Unmetal and James Bond I've done. Metal Gear Solid I've done. Delta. Delta I'm no good at. I do want to go back to Delta at some point and actually somewhat get good at it and start submitting that to some marathons. Crash Bandicoot's been ages since I last played it. J Cocoon, no. MGS2, there's better runners. I'm not good enough. I suppose if I did the HD collection, the HD edition, Flashback is just a pain in the bum. Metal Gear 2 is okay. I have a lot of experience with Metal Gear 2, but I don't think it's that gooder. J Cocoon's tough, but I did really enjoy J Cocoon. J Cocoon was my first experience with Speedrunmizer. I still haven't submitted a Smurfs 2 run to the leaderboards. I really should. And my two mini ghost races never submitted, which is annoying. Pokemon Fire Red, Leaf Green, that was ages ago, and it's awful. Castle of Illusion, I could actually submit. It's been a while since I've run it. I haven't practiced. For the relay on Sunday, I know that I have a massive advantage with Castle of Illusion because I've been speedrunning it for 10 years. However, because I've been focusing on all the other games, I haven't actually had chance to practice Castle of Illusion and to kind of not necessarily even the playing field because it would not be, because I still have 10 years of experience. I'm not going to practice Castle of Illusion. If Castle of Illusion comes up, I will be going into it like my first run in maybe 2 years. I think I've run it since then. I have run it once. I have run it once for a marathon, or twice for a marathon. Mini Ghost I could submit, and they're nice because they're short games. Metal Gear I don't want to submit. Klonoa I've done. Twin Snakes I haven't done. Choo Choo Charles, I think Choo Choo Charles would be acceptable, but I haven't run it in ages. Zone of the Enders was that was a one-off. Wacky Races is crap. Spyro Into the Dragonfly, no one cares. And it's 1 minute, 46 seconds anyway. Vice City, no, they would not accept Vice City because of the content. Metal Gear Survive, I've got a hankering to play Metal Gear Survive again. I will be perfectly honest. I don't think there is a child in Metal Gear Survive, but I don't think anything really happens to that. I'd have to double check, but I wouldn't want to submit. I did Metal Gear Survive for one marathon. I ran it for Horror Ibble Games, which is a marathon dedicated to showcasing horrible games or horror games. So obviously horror games make sense. Horrible games is games that are just bad. So Metal Gear Survive was great because it hit both of those criteria. Ground Zeroes we talked about wouldn't be acceptable. Metal Gear MSX, I could submit Metal Gear MSX. It's been a while since I've run it. But I am actually pretty good at it when I get round, when I like practice it. So maybe Ghost Babel I need to relearn, and I'm going to relearn with the Master Collection now out. And then, yeah, those you see that. So maybe, because then it'll push me to actually re-practice them. Maybe I will do submissions for Metal Gear MSX, not Metal Gear 2, because I just don't like Metal Gear 2 as much as the first one. Metal Gear 2 is really long as well and annoying. Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes, Mini Ghost, and Castle of Illusion. And just sort of throw out there and see, and kind of from that, get a bit of a vibe as to what it is that I've got in my backlot that people would actually be interested in seeing. Because then, you know, if whichever of those games if any of those games gets picked up, then I get to sort of go, oh, okay, cool. This is what this game submission list committee actually likes the look of. This is maybe what I should put in for some other stuff. Yeah, I forgot about this. 9 years later. This is my Castle of Illusion speedrun from 2 years ago. And the description is 9 years later because my previous run on the board was from 9 years before that. So I've been running this even longer. If I filters obsolete runs exclusive, only show obsolete runs. Oh, that's because that's console. All right, Shime. I think I've had Shime on. Or Shime was someone I reached out to for fast travel. There we go. 11 years ago, 5th of August, 2015, I submitted my first Castle of Illusion run. 11 years. I've only been a serious speedrunner for coming up to 6 years now. But yeah, I've actually been speedrunning for about 12 years now, coming up to 12 years. But only seriously and actually involved in the community for 6. Yeah, I think I know. I think that's what I'm going to submit. I'm going to submit those and sort of get a vibe for what I'd actually like. My actual run on the board, if I recall correctly, is not even that good. In the grand scheme, 19th. Still 2 minutes behind. 2 minutes behind world record. But that's okay. It's not that bad. Cool. I think that covers everything that I wanted to talk about today. Speedrun Tools UK. If you're not following me on Blue Sky, and you're interested in Speedrun Tools UK, absolutely go and follow me on Blue Sky. Because it has just had its best update in a very long time. Autosync is now on. So if you've ever used Speedrun Tools UK, if you've done restreaming and you've had to manually add delay to your local OBS so it syncs up with your inbound runner stream, all gone. Don't have to do that anymore. Autosync does it for you. It does mean it's quite a big change. When the next version of Stuck is released, there will need to be people will need to sort of start again a little bit. But it is massive. I've got a few little bugs and things that I need to work out and change. But it's nearly ready to actually be released. So that's really exciting. So if you're not following me on Blue Sky, definitely do. My most recent Blue Sky post outside of I'm going live on Twitch is talking about is a video on that. You can't find it by searching my YouTube channel. I do those and put those up unlisted. But yeah, go and find that post and have a watch. It's a bit long. I ramble on a bit, but it's really, really cool. And the big difference, there have been auto syncs and stream sync and lots of other organizations do have some sort of automatic way of syncing their sources. The difference with mine is I fucking tell you about it and I tell you how to use it and I let you have it. There's like nobody openly shares shit within the speedrunning development sphere. And that's one thing that I'm trying to do with Speedrun Tools UK is make it open, give you instructions, tell you how to work the things. Because I've had access to automatic sync from other packages in the past. I've got no fucking idea how they work because there's no instructions. There's no, you have to track down the person who made it and ask them. Whereas once there's already a video explaining how it works. I've already started rewriting the document on how it works. There will be so much information that people can actually use it. Oh dear. Anyway, that's it from me, folks. Thank you very much for watching. We will be back on Tuesday. Oh, don't forget, tune into the Wheel of Struggle on Sunday, 1 p.m. UK time to see this insane, stupid relay Disney race that we're going to have. Oh, whenever you go to an SRC button, all the guides, information, and tools are provided. If you join a Discord, that's the worst bit. And that's the same with Speedrun development tools. A lot of the time, if you want to know anything, you have to go and join someone's Discord server. Which, yeah, to me, that's not the way of doing it. You want to know how Stuck works? Go to stuck.nickrpgreen.com, and I have a whole website dedicated to how it works. Make wikis. Wikis are great. The Metal Gear Speedrunners wiki is still down and it looks like it might be lost. Oh dear. Yeah, that's not good. Make wikis. Don't make them on Wikia. I, at some point, really should take the Unmetal wiki off of fandom and put it somewhere else. But nobody uses it, so who cares? Please do go and check out Wheel of Struggle. Make sure you go follow them so that you know when we're going live with the race on Sunday. And then I will be back on Tuesday, normal time. We'll probably start a casual playthrough of Metal Gear Solid 4. Let's do it. That would be a really good idea. Instead of people having to build their own speedrun wikis, why isn't there just a central speedrun wiki that anyone can then add pages to for their own speedruns? That'd be a really cool idea. Like the speedrun.com of wikis. Yes, someone would have to build it. Like, I'm not suggesting we should. Someone would have to build that and someone would have to pay for it. Which isn't ideal. But that I mean, it would only work if people actually used it. But like the state of guides for speedrunning is atrocious in a lot of cases. And I blame myself in part of that. I still haven't produced a guide for keratins in MGS3. I have it. I have the freaking thing written. I've had it written for years, and I tweak it every time something new comes up, and then I don't do anything with it. I really should. I really should just release. It's supposed to be a video script. I really should just release it as a written guide. We could, yeah. It'd be an interesting project. Maybe let's focus on the marathons at the moment, but let's keep that on the back burner. That's actually a good idea to maybe try and do something with that, as long as it's easy to use. curiouser and curiouser. Anyway, yes, we'll be back on Tuesday with as I said, we'll probably do a casual run of MGS4. Let's see how MGS4 feels on PC. And don't forget that on Tuesday, it is my birthday. I turn 37. So yes, join me for a birthday Metal Gear Solid 4 special. Yeah, it's going to be fun. I'll hopefully get this t-shirt washed so I can wear it again, because I'm wearing this t-shirt specifically because Metal Gear Solid 4 is finally free. I can finally get rid of my PS3. I'm not going to get rid of my PS3. I still need it for Metal Gear Solid. Come on, Konami. Give us Metal. Actually, Metal Gear's got nothing to do with Konami. It's that's an Ape Escape game. Yeah. Anyway, thanks very much, everyone. Have a great evening. Good nighty night.